last of the DVDs that I ventured out into watching that I've had forever. This one I've seen before. This is 2012's Zombie Babies. I will say before I review this that the director Eamon Hardiman is a guy that I like. I love Pork Chop, the movie Pork Chop. I like his whole Pork Chop series, really. He gave me some advice making movies along the way. So I'm not going to discredit the man, but I think he would probably tell you that Zombie Babies is not his best effort. This is from Alternative Cinema's sublabel Independent Entertainment, and we got a bunch of people that are expecting that are going to a bootleg abortion clinic, and Bert Fleming or Bert is it Bert Fleming? That's his name. The character like he puts in a lot of his movies. This guy running the clinic with this dude, and they get there, and when they start to have the abortions, bad things starts to happen, and next thing you know, you have zombie babies. And the bad thing about this is like when they arrive to the place at the start of the movie, I'm pretty sure everything's green screen. Cool Duder's in this, by the way. Cool Duder's in this. Ruby LaRocca, I think that's her last name. She was in a bunch of stuff. Haley Williams is in this. Is it Haley Williams? Kaylee Williams. Kaylee Williams. Haley Williams is the Paramore. It's Kaylee Williams. So there's some people you're going to recognize in this. But when they're arriving to the abortion place, it's like it's a green screen. There's like fog. It looks bad. Like some people are almost transparent because I guess the green screen didn't work that good. I don't know why they went for this. I don't know why they went for this because I feel like you probably could have just shot them outside and got the same effect better, unless like some of these people wasn't in the same, in the same area when they was filming this or something. I don't know. Um, Audio is terrible. The worst thing about this thing is the audio. The audio is really 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 bad. Sometimes I feel like it drops out. Sometimes I feel like you just can't hear what's going on, and sometimes you hear a mic like be popped before the dialogue comes through. So I think like they recorded the dialogue after the fact. Like a lot of the dialogue was done probably after the movie was filmed. Some of it was anyway, but it's like the dialogue is bad. It's low. Of course, it's an independent movie, so you ain't gonna really crap on it too bad for that. But the problem is it is hard to hear what is going on at times in the movie. Um, some of the effects, like there's some kind of stop motionish, green screenish effects with the zombie babies, but you can see like the shadows of the people's hands controlling them, or you can see like just the strings, or you can see like it's kind of poorly executed in some ways, and it's kind of unfortunate because there probably was a good story here. There's some jokes that are funny if you can hear them. Um, it's got some gore to it. One of the funniest things is the character dies uh, by way of not being killed by zombie babies. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil. I'll just say one of the characters died by shitting himself to death, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's a product of its time, I think, because there was a time when there were so many different independent labels out there putting out movies, and it wasn't just Wild Eye and SRS. It was Wild Eye. It was SRS. It was Alternative Cinema. It was Chemical Burn. It was just a bunch of sub labels that MVD was putting out. It was just so many different places that you could put a movie out, and we don't have that anymore. But Zombie Babies is something that, unfortunately, I wasn't crazy about, even though it does have some funny moments. I give it a 1.5 out of 5. Go see Pork Chop if you're going to watch any Eamon Harmon movies. But he did get a sequel to this because when Walking Dead got real popular, he came out with The Crawling Dead, which I think I've seen some of once upon a time. I don't know why he's not really making movies now because he made like a lot of stuff for a while. He made stuff all the way back to the shot on video days. And then he just kind of seemed like he quit making anything. So I don't know necessarily what the story is there. I would like to see more Eamon Hardiman movies. I don't even think he lives in West Virginia anymore, but I'd like to see him do his thing. And this one, while not necessarily the greatest thing ever, is still one of those that you want to watch. But it's because if you like independent horror films, it was a hotel casino / abortion clinic. So yeah, there's that whole thing there. But there you go. There's if you want to read that, there's some stuff there. Horror Society, I think, actually put that on there. There, DVD, Zombie Babies feature, commentary behind the scenes trailer. Yeah, stuff like this. I wish there was more of it these days, even though it ain't necessarily a good movie. But yeah, Zombie Babies, check it out or don't. It depends if you like bad movies or not.